Hello boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of HFoG's World. And I'm in the base and I wanted to show you something. That's right, we've named the wither. I know, I got suggestions to do it. I meant to do it on camera last episode. I really did, but it didn't happen. But more importantly, Bob's still here. No, more importantly, it's done. And I'm really happy with it. Let me show you around. So first of all, we finished up the hallway here, of course. Oh, let me check the volume. Oh, good. We're down low. Okay, we're good. We're good. It won't blow out my ears. So before I take you, let me take you outside before I take you inside. So I've finished off the little hallway there. Out here I left unfinished, but this is kind of like going behind the scenes. Let me tell you, Redstone Spire's tree farm, which is what this is. This was created by Redstone Spire. Really, really cool. I'm really happy with it. One thing I will caution you, if you decide to build your own, and link is below in the description, if you decide to build your own, when you go to copy the design, be very careful. There are a few things that I missed when I first laid this out. There are pistons hidden in here because there are a few spots inside here that are actually monostable circuits, and they didn't look like monostable circuits when I was just looking around the outside. It was easy to miss. There's piston there. Piston there is easy to see, so I knew about that one. But there's one tucked in here. Not easy to see that one. And there's one over on the other side here too. Yeah, right here. No, I think I saw that one. There was another one. Either way, there were a couple of hidden pistons that were really easy to miss. So be careful if you decide to build this yourself. Make sure you don't miss any of those. That was a little tricky. I've added a water channel here, and that goes up into there. And then there's an item ladder back in there, an item elevator that takes all the wood up into the water channel up in my sorter machine. So that way it goes straight into the wood box. Excuse me. Got a tickle in my throat. So yeah, all the wood straight up into the wood box. Now this deal in here, a bunch of you had talked about different suggestions. One of you mentioned, well, put water channel higher up or something like that. Doesn't really work. And you can't put water blocks inside there because anytime he goes off, he'll just destroy anything in there. Same thing for half slabs. You put a half slab in there, when he pops, he's going to destroy it. But it turns out it's not that big of a deal because I probably get 75 to 80 to 90% of the blocks that this thing generates. And it's so fast and easy to generate them. I don't really mind the loss too much. If I ever figure out a way to cut the loss down to 0, I will, but short of cheating and removing bedrock, I don't know how I can do that. So, for now, it stays where it is. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Made a couple of changes here. As you can see, I rerouted this guy down into there so that this chest and this chest both feed that independently. That just speeds up the rate at which that can be fed. It's not really a big deal. This was keeping up with it anyway, but, you know. The other thing I did was above here I put 4 of these hoppers pointed into each other in a circle. So these kind of swirl the eggs around until they get over an empty hopper. Again, a minor thing. Doesn't really matter much, but it works. I've got backup materials here in case something kills one of my iron golems, which has happened. It doesn't happen very often, but every now and then you'll want to check and make sure that I got it. What's that bouncing around up there? Oh, skeleton. Hey, guy. Yeah, mobs, I think, are the biggest danger for these guys, because occasionally a mob might reach them. What else? I had to make some minor tweaks with this mechanism to get the timings right, but I did get it right, so this thing works perfectly now. And yeah, let's go inside. I'll show you how it works inside. It's how it looks inside. I'm so happy with this. Okay, here we go. Here is our oak mode, regular mode. We'll do regular mode. I think I mentioned this before, but all oak mode does is drop that block there, that glowstone block by 2. That prevents oak trees from growing too large. Okay, let's go inside. It's going to make a little bit more noise, if that were possible. So, some things that are really cool about this. Well, one thing you'll notice right away is I used to have these slabs right in this spot as well. I've changed them out for acacia wood. And the reason I did that is because acacia wood works a little bit differently from the other woods. Let me show you here. There it goes. Right, well, this is a good demonstration. So because acacia wood grows all gnarly like, and it doesn't grow straight up and down, you occasionally will get it to leave these things, you know, it'll have the little branches go off. And when little branches go off, this thing can't quite clear them out. So they get left here. Now you got 2 choices. You can either clear them out by hand, or you could just leave them if you're doing a lot of acacia wood. And the reason that works is because when you grow an acacia tree, yeah, perfect example. You saw the 2 branches there, and it went up into there and left part of it behind. So acacia wood will grow just fine if there's other acacia wood in the space, but it won't grow if there's anything else left in the space. So see, that grew just fine. And it's less than ideal because you're losing a block sometimes when you do that, but you can just keep doing it. You don't need to stop to clean it out. Ah, here we go. Perfect example. Now, every now and then, you'll get a guy here. And when that happens, sometimes... Let's see if I can make it happen. Nope. Let's see if I can make this happen here. I don't know if I can do it. I may have to clear it out and try again. We'll get there. Yeah, sometimes this will happen. This guy will get stuck here and left behind. And now there's probably something I can do to these guys to fix that. Probably. But I don't really know what. By putting these acacia blocks here, these acacia logs here, the problem fixes itself. If these were these stairs, like they used to be, then I'd have a stair left behind here, and I wouldn't be able to grow any more trees until I cleared that out. But as it is, because it's acacia wood, it just fixes itself. So that's why I did that. So anyway, acacia wood, kind of problematic, but not really a big deal. It's really not. As long as I do it that way, I could just keep on doing what I'm doing. Works with jungle saplings just fine, obviously. There we go. And it works with birch. Alright, let me see if I can get you kind of a slow motion view of this. So let's see. Hopefully this will turn out. And we'll do it from this angle as well. Okay, so that kind of shows you how this thing works. What happens is you plant your tree and the bone meal causes it to grow. This bone meal nothing will happen to this bone meal unless the tree starts to grow, and then it will use some bone meal. So it looks like it's using bone meal on every tick, but it's not. The first thing that happens when it detects a tree, there is a bud switch down below that fires. And when that fires, all this stuff comes out. All of these pistons, they all crush into the middle. They push, including including these logs right here. They get pushed out to the middle as well. This whole row all the way to the top gets pushed in. Everything gets pushed right in to surround this block right here. And what happens is, so these guys come in, these guys come in, this guy comes in, and so on. And that crushes all the leaves, and it also at the same time pushes all the logs right into this middle column. Then everything retracts, and these pistons fire, pushing these logs over to here. And then the pistons behind there fire out all the way and grab these logs, which by now have been left right here by this guy. This guy comes all the way into here, pushes them out to here, and then these pistons here come in and grab these logs, any logs that are right here, pull them back in. And then as the final step, the pistons out at the end there push all these logs back so that there are no gaps. That's why these are different colored logs. So let's fire it one more time. And you can see how that worked. So let's go ahead and get rid of our oaks. That shouldn't have been an oak. That was a little dangerous. There you go. By the way, it's pretty much safe to stand almost anywhere in here. And the reason is because all these stairs right here are actually semi-transparent blocks. And you can have a stair pushed into your head and still breathe. So it doesn't really suffocate you. Also, the pistons retract fast enough that even if you get into a solid block, you're not going to suffocate. So anyway, you can tell that it backfilled this back in here. And that's important because this piston down in here, all these piston mechanisms, in order for them to work properly, there actually need to be blocks here at all times. So there you go. But it works great. I'm really happy with it. Super duper happy with it. It's working awesome. So, and you get the occasional apple, and yeah, pretty neat stuff. Alright, so let's go on out. Jeez, that guy is loud. Now let's go ahead and verify that all my golems are still there. I'm sure they are, but okay, golem's still in place. None of these pistons have backed up. I put a couple extra things here to handle any overflow in case something went wrong with the mechanism, but looks like I don't really need it, so I'm happy with that. Everything's working perfectly. Let's go upstairs and see what kind of loot we got. Get away from Buzz there. He is so loud. Oh my gosh. I will make sure that when I mix the sound that the game sounds aren't so loud that it blows you guys away. Every now and then when this thing fires, it'll misfire. It's very rare, but I've had it happen once. I actually think I've had it happen exactly once, where it misfired and the cart didn't get ejected into the tube, and so when I went down later, there wasn't a cart there. It's only happened once, but it does occasionally happen. So let's see. So we're up here. Let's go ahead and make it day. Da, 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 da. Rise and shine! And there we go. Got a fair amount of wood. And there's a fair amount more. So it is a little lossy. They're filling up relatively quickly, but I am losing a few blocks down into there to that guy. It's not a big deal, but it would be nice if I didn't lose them. So, yeah, you know how that goes. But yeah, things are humming along. So, one of the questions people have is, why don't I make a chicken farm with the egg surplus down there? Well, it's because I got this guy right here. And this chicken farm makes me so many chickens. I mean, I'm not hurting for chickens, people. I'm just not. So, yeah, that's why I didn't do that. So, what next? What next? I don't know. And here we are. Well, some of you may not recognize this place. This is the base we built in Season 1. This is the sky base. Haven't been here for a while with you guys, but I had a reason to come back here today. But as long as I'm here, I'd show you around. I thought I'd show you around real quick in case you haven't seen it. Where I'm standing here, this is our enchanting room. This area is built up above a very large ocean biome. In Season 1, we had large biomes turned on, so this is a very large ocean. I built it up here so that I'd have a good place to build this mob grinder up here, and I wouldn't have to go and light up surrounding areas. This enchanting room was built back in the day when it was actually useful to have a configurable enchanting table, and each of these pressure plates brings up a certain number of these bookshelves. So we go over here and we can get all 15 and go back here and they all go away. This entire base is built around it's built around an iron golem farm. We have 2 iron golem spawning pads there, 2 over there, and 2 back there. So this whole thing spawns iron golems and kills them and harvests their iron while I wander around. We have an old school melon farm, an old school sugarcane farm, and another old school melon farm there. Everything here still works. This here, this is our mob grinder, and we have... Ooh, how did you get in here? What do you know? We have this thing can operate in 2 modes. You can either kill the mobs right here, which is the standard mode, or we can throw this switch right here and have the mobs come through a mob sorter over there. The mob sorter works reasonably well. It's not perfect, but it does okay. We have a tree farm over there. Over here we have an old school potion factory, and we have a little pocket farm right here. And yeah, we have a storage area back here. Most of this was built in the days before hoppers, but there's a little bit of hopper action going on here too. Over here we have a portal to the nether. I've since come back and widened this and made it a 3x3 portal, obviously. It used to be a 2x3. There's a couple other things going on down here. Let me show you. This little platform right here. This houses a chicken farm. Don't appear to be any chickens in it right now. I'm not sure what happened, but they're not there. So yeah, obviously no chickens anymore. But that's okay. Used to be a bunch of chickens in there. They would lay eggs. The eggs would turn into chickens. And the eggs would slowly drop down through a bunch of... Oh, that was an iron golem over there. Obviously, there's some more platforms down below as well. See that? Iron golem spawning there, and there. So yeah, chickens would spawn in the... Or eggs would be hatched here. Eggs would be laid. And they would fall through a bunch of cobwebs and turn into chickens on the way down. And by the time they got to the bottom, the chickens would be cooked and turned into chicken food or fried chicken. Now, this bit down there, this is an underwater base. Each of these iron golems comes down and falls into a little killing chamber down there. And let's head down. Woo! This is where all the chickens would eventually turn into fried chickens. Obviously, this hasn't been operating for a while. One of these days, maybe I'll come in here and fix it, make it work again. But all of this would come down here into our underwater base. This is a base built underwater underneath 7 domes, the biggest being here. I turned it into a little park. We have a nice farm over there. We have some animal pens. Back here we have a sheep farm, little pop-up sheep farm. There are little sheep under each of these wool blocks. You step on there and the sheep pop up and you can harvest them. Step on it again and the sheep go away. We have some mooshrooms here and some pigs there, so we can kill them if we want. Oh, they're loud. We have this nice little garden area over here, a little bit of a woods area back there. We have a snow area over there with a snow golem that manufactures snow that we can harvest. We have a desert area here. This is a cactus farm. These lanterns are being kept lit by an old trick that used to work in Minecraft, no longer works in recent versions, but there used to be a way. Oh, there. See, we harvested one, but this guy didn't fall down. They're supposed to fall down into the water there. Anyway, this used an old trick that we could bud the redstone there, keep it lit, and light the lanterns like that. You can't do that one anymore, unfortunately. This back here is a flower farm. If I hit this button, it will start generating flowers. As you can see, kind of nice. So yeah, we can generate flowers there. It's very nice, very nice. If we come back here, we have a bunch of mooshrooms. As you can see, I've already bred a couple of these guys. Back here, we have what was going to be a little bit of a missile silo. The way this is supposed to work is you stand there on this torch and you launch a bunch of TNT and it launches you up, and it was supposed to launch you all the way to the top platform. But unfortunately, TNT in survival has had a bug for quite a while that it's not nearly as powerful as TNT in creative. So while this worked when I tested it in creative mode, I'm afraid in survival mode it doesn't quite work as well. It'll still launch you, and you might even make it out of the ocean, but you won't go nearly high enough to reach the top platform, unfortunately. Oh well. So all of these little streams all lead down into little areas like this, and I can toss things into the stream like this, and they will circle around, drop through these holes, and there is this network of water channels underneath here. So like if I sloughed all of this stuff off into there, it would get caught in there, go through a network of water channels. The water channels all collect right below here. Right below here, actually. They collect below there, and then they go off into a sorting room. The sorting room was never quite finished, but here, I'll show it to you anyway. On the way, though, let's show you this. This area right here, this is 2 slime chunks that I mined out using silverfish. And this goes all the way down to bedrock, and this is a slime farm. And there's an area down below where all the little slime blocks. The slimes wander off into the corners and die and drop below, and their slime balls get collected down below, and you can see I brought some of them up here. What else? What else? If we go over here, this is the storage room that I had built. This has a pretty old school sorting system with a bunch of hoppers, and it was creating all sorts of lag. And it never quite was finished because, honestly, there are better ways to do this now. But it's here, and a lot of it was done. I got at least 2 levels of this done. There were supposed to be a lot more, as you can tell, but never quite finished that. This whole base was built on top of another portal. I mean, an end portal. So built on top of a fortress. Stronghold. That's the word I'm looking for. Stronghold. Built on top of a stronghold. You can see I kept the silverfish spawner. And down here, this is a silverfish cannery. This is one of my earliest and most successful videos, by the way. A lot of people joined my channel after they saw this thing in action. Got the idea from Etho, of course. I did not create the idea myself, but I did create the mechanism. The mechanism is entirely mine. So obviously this spawns the silverfish. They go down and infect the blocks, and then we have a whole collection of silverfish blocks over here. And so that was a lot of fun to build that. Haven't used this in a while. I don't know if it still works. I'll bet it does, but I'm not sure. Anyway, that's not why I came here. I thought I'd give you a little tour while I was at it. Oh, minecart station over here, by the way. This little minecart station, if you get on the minecart, it will take you out to a jungle biome, out through a tunnel. Big, long tunnel. The reason I came here is I want to collect some mooshrooms, because we don't have any mooshrooms back at the base. So let's go ahead and nosh on some yummy steak. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to collect these 2 mooshrooms. And we're going to take them back to the base. So let's see. Let's open this. Hopefully these guys won't get out until we're ready. Get you and get you. And come on, boys. Let's go. Get them out. Get them out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Go. No. I knew I was going to do that. I knew I was. You. Get back. Okay. Well, we'll do it this way. Uh-huh. Sure we will. Come on. Everybody back. Everybody back into the pool. And we'll lead these guys back out. No, 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 no. It's not as easy as it looks. It's really not. Get them all following me. Come on, guys. Hopefully they'll forget about me now. Hopefully they'll forget about me now. And then we'll lead them back out. And then we'll close it off. Quick. No, no, no! You! Okay, here's what we're going to do. You and you. Come with me. Come on. Come on. Right there. Okay, and then you two come back. Come on, little guys. Back here. You two. What are you doing? You. You. Come on. Come on. I need the babies to stay. Babies, come with me. Come with me, babies. Come. Where's your buddy? Where's your friend? Oh, you got another little baby mushroom over here. Maybe we just call that good enough. I don't know. Where are you, bud? Come on. This way. This way. Oh, yeah, of course they do. Come on. No! Oh, he wants to stay with those guys so badly. Come here. Good thing I've got an extra leash. Get over here. Okay. No, 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 no. Ah, got him. Got him. Come here. Come here. We need you. You and you. Come with me. Come with me. We will go back. Well, that took some doing, didn't it? Okay, so we got to lead these guys downstairs and through the portal. Hello, kitty. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Keep up. Keep up, bossy. All right. Well, that was a little more frustrating than I had wanted it to be, for sure. But we got him. We got him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lost the lead. Come on. This way. Ah, I hear a little slime. Okay, come on. This way, guys. We're going to get you into here. Pop them through there if we can. Oh, did I get them both? I got them both. Okay, that's what I needed. All right, all right. Oh. That's interesting. What the heck? That was weird. There were a bunch of extra leads there, and now they're gone. Okay. That was really strange. They must have gone back through it. One of these days I'll come back and check that, but not right now. Come on, guys. They shouldn't go through there because they haven't timed out yet. We'll get them upstairs. All right. Oh, he dropped again. He dropped again. Come on. Where'd that lead go? There it is. This way, guys. Please. Can you please come up here? Can you please come up here? Yep, both of you. All right. Well, now that I'm here, in case you haven't seen this before, this is Pork Tower. This is an iron farm. I mean, not an iron. This is a gold farm. This is a gold farm. There is a beacon in the distance. That beacon over there marks the Scream Machine, which was my ghast farm. That is not currently functioning anymore. They've changed the mechanics for ghasts, and it doesn't work anymore. Someday I'll have to fix it, but not today. But anyway, we got to get these guys back to our base. So we're going to follow the invisible railway back to the base. And this is going to take a little while. So please bear with me. Be patient while I take the long walk back to the base. And I will see you guys when I get there. Aren't you glad that I have the magic of time dilation and I can speed this up for you? Yeah, you're welcome. Well, here we are, guys. Home sweet home. That didn't take that long now, did it? Well, not for you, anyway. For me, that was quite a walk. Now we just have to get them down here and keep them alive long enough to get them into that portal. Come on, guys. Let's go. Come on. There's one. And there's the other. Okay, and we need to get... we have an interesting little bug in 8.4. I think we're on 1.8.4. Interesting bug there. Interesting bug. Clearly not working correctly. Get them through here. Come on, guys. Come on. All the way through. All the way through. Thank you. And out this way. And we got to keep them out of the... Come on, guys. We've got to keep them out of the lava back there. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Where's the other one? There we go. We got him. We got him. We got him. There we go. Let's go this way so we don't go near that lava, shall we? Come on. Boy, you villagers. Always making that loud party. Alright, let's get them over to the pens. Get them over to the farm area, the ranch. Past the noisy chickens. Oh, really? Come on, guys. And you're going to trample all my material, all my farm. This way, guys. Stay out of the carrots, okay? Come on. This way. Come on. We'll get them. We'll get them. Here they come. And I'm about to be inundated with other animals. Alright, feed you. And you, so you make a baby. Make it a baby. While we're here, let's feed a couple sheep. Awesome. Awesome. And we now have mushrooms. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with the mushrooms, but I'm sure I'll come up with something. Well, I'm afraid that's all we have time for today. I know it wasn't much, but, you know, it is what it is. Also, I need to let you know, next week, I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to have a Fog's World episode ready. I have to take my son off to college, and so I'm going to be out of town for the weekend, and I'm pretty busy at work these days, so I really cannot promise that I will have time to do a Fog's World episode. I'm going to try. But if there isn't a Fog's World episode out Monday, then there should be one shortly thereafter. So please bear with me. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you have suggestions of things you'd like me to do, leave a comment down below. If you'd just like to say hello, leave a comment below. I do read the comments, and I often reply to them. And that's all we have time for, guys. So, hey, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye, guys.